Thank you very much. Dr. Charles Omini. I'm the Special Envoy and Ambassador to West Africa for International Human Rights Protection Service. Yeah, I think the election is peaceful, but most of the places I monitor with my team, there were no election results. I was in Ahoda West, Ahoda East. For me, I must give it to the State Electoral Commission for the job they did. There was no violence, and I must give it to the security agencies. Yesterday, as with the CP, I had a very wonderful session with all the security chiefs in the state before we went around the LGAs we went to. It's a wonderful experience. For the first time, having a very peaceful conduct like this when it comes to the electorate electing their leaders. But you see, I must say something very, very striking here. Where people are discouraged or disenfranchised from exercising their right to elect their leaders is very, very dangerous to our democracy. The few places I went to, there are no election results. The INEC officials in Ahoda, where I went to, were almost being attacked. I have to come and warn the people that they shouldn't violate their rights by attacking them, because all they were insisting was what we want to see election results. But you see, for me, and just like I just wrote my report to the International Human Rights headquarters in New York, the election here is peaceful. The election here is peaceful, but the only complaint we have is that there were no result sheets for elections to be declared at the polling unit and at the ward level. So, but when I came in and I met the resident electoral commissioner, the sole administrator was even calling him that what is happening. So he assured us that the materials have gone around and that those who are responsible in halting these materials from getting to the election, the result sheets, getting to the different polling units, that they'll be disciplined. But see, at the end of the day, I think from our close monitoring and observation, no life was lost. There was no violence recorded in Rivers State. That is a plus to democracy. But see, we need to calm down and begin to know that it is only the people that can give their mandate. So when at the takeoff of or commencement of an elections where we have materials and there is no result sheet, it calls for a lot of questioning. But in all, I think we had a very wonderful outing in the 2025 Rivers State local government elections. It was peaceful, there was no violence, but the commission itself has to improve on a whole lot of lapses and challenges confronting them. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was in Ahoda East, the local government headquarters in Ahoda East. I saw everybody coming out to buy and sell. Everybody was coming out to buy and sell. And that even if we vote or we don't vote, they've already written names of who they want to be our leader. And it's very, very disheartening. And that means we really have to step up if we want to get it right, because this is a test to what's going to happen in 2027 when we are going to have the general elections. If we are going to have the general elections in 2027 where Nigerians will be given the opportunity to elect their leaders in a peaceful atmosphere like what we witnessed in Rivers State, I think we have gotten it right. As the governor of the state. Okay, I think at some point, the security of everyone in Rivers State should be of concern if we call ourselves true citizens. The way we saw Rivers State going, there is need for this intervention. And right now, I think within the 6 months that Mr. President declared state of emergency, there has been stability, the state has been peaceful, and whether I like it or not, the tension that was building up from the different political camps, we have stability now in the state. And for me, if the constitution states that the elected governor should be the one to conduct local government elections, and the federal government felt with the present security situation in Rivers State, there is need for a sole administrator, I think it's the right step in the right direction. Because how will you conduct elections in a war zone? You can only conduct election in a peaceful environment. So I think, for me, it's the right step in the right direction. At the end of the day, let's have peace and stability and security of lives in the society or in Rivers State. And then we can discuss further.
Your name once again, sir.
My name is Dr. Charles Omini. I'm the Special Envoy to West Africa for International Human Rights.